Welcome to Vintage Homey. Today, we're diving into the cozy charm of autumn with 12 rich, warm, and earthy cottagecore decorating ideas for vintage-inspired looks. Embrace the season's nostalgic glow as we explore textures, colors, and accents that transform your home into a rustic retreat. From golden hues to natural elements, these ideas will bring warmth and character to every corner. Whether you're refreshing a single room or your entire space, let's create a timeless autumnal haven together. Stay tuned for inspiring concepts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cozy ideas. Rustic wooden accents paired with amber lighting create a warm, inviting cottagecore vibe. Imagine weathered oak shelves adorned with vintage glass jars filled with dried autumn leaves. The wood's natural grain, kissed by soft candlelight, casts a golden glow across the room. Incorporate a reclaimed wooden table with handwoven placemats in burnt orange and deep burgundy. The texture of the wood feels grounding, while amber-hued lanterns add a flickering warmth that evokes crisp autumn evenings. This setup feels like a cozy cabin retreat, blending practicality with nostalgic charm. Add a wool and throw in earthy tones to complete the scene, inviting you to curl up with a book as the leaves fall outside. Woven baskets overflowing with harvest-inspired textures bring tactile warmth to cottagecore spaces. Picture wicker baskets lined with linen, filled with pumpkins, pine cones, and golden wheat stalks. Their rough, natural weave contrasts beautifully with soft, moss-green cushions on a vintage sofa. The basket's earthy tones, deep browns and subtle golds, evoke the bounty of autumn fields. Place them by a fireplace or as a centerpiece on a distressed wooden table for a lived-in feel. The textures invite touch, while their organic shapes create a sense of rustic abundance. Add a sprig of dried lavender for a subtle fragrance, making the space feel like a countryside haven where time slows down. Vintage lace paired with terracotta pots creates a delicate yet earthy cottagecore aesthetic. Imagine lace table runners in creamy ivory draped over a wooden table, their intricate patterns softening the rustic setting. Cluster terracotta pots filled with autumnal herbs like rosemary or sage, their warm clay tones glowing under soft sunlight. The lace feels nostalgic, like heirlooms from a bygone era, while the pots ground the scene with their earthy texture. Add a few cinnamon sticks or dried orange slices for a subtle seasonal scent. This combination feels like a cozy farmhouse kitchen, where every detail tells a story of warmth and tradition, perfect for autumn gatherings. Cozy plaid blankets in rich, earthy hues like russet, mustard, and forest green bring instant warmth to any cottagecore space. Drape them over a vintage armchair or layer them on a wooden bench for a welcoming feel. The soft woolen texture feels comforting against the skin, while the bold patterns evoke memories of crisp autumn walks. Pair with wooden furniture and brass candlesticks to enhance the vintage charm. The interplay of colors creates a harmonious, grounded atmosphere, like a countryside cabin on a chilly evening. Add a small stack of leather-bound books nearby to complete the nostalgic, lived-in look that defines cottagecore. Dried floral arrangements in vintage vases add timeless elegance to autumn cottagecore decor. Picture vases in soft greens or creamy whites filled with dried hydrangeas, wheat stalks, and crimson maple leaves. Their muted colors blend seamlessly with the season's palette, creating a soft, nostalgic focal point. Place them on a lace-trimmed sideboard or windowsill to catch the golden autumn light. The delicate crunch of dried petals feels rustic, while the vase's chipped edges tell stories of years past. This setup evokes a countryside estate, where every arrangement feels like a cherished heirloom, perfect for creating a serene and inviting atmosphere. Handwoven rugs in rich autumn patterns like fallen leaves or geometric earth tones anchor a cottagecore room. Imagine a rug in deep burgundy and mustard yellow, its soft woolen texture inviting bare feet. Place it under a wooden coffee table with vintage books and a ceramic mug for a cozy feel. The patterns evoke the rustle of leaves underfoot, while the rug's warmth contrasts with cool autumn air. This setup feels like a rustic retreat, blending comfort with vintage charm. Add a knitted throw for extra texture, creating a space that's both practical and deeply nostalgic. Antique brass accents paired with pumpkin displays bring a luxurious yet rustic touch to cottagecore decor. Picture brass candlesticks and trays holding small, heirloom pumpkins in creamy whites and sage greens. Their metallic sheen catches the light, adding warmth to a wooden mantel or dining table. The pumpkin's organic shapes contrast with the brass's elegance, creating a balanced, vintage look. This setup feels like a harvest festival in a countryside manner, evoking abundance and tradition. Add a few dried corn husks for texture, making the space feel festive yet timeless, perfect for autumn gatherings. Mossy green walls adorned with vintage frames create a serene, cottagecore backdrop. Imagine walls painted in a soft, earthy green, paired with mismatched frames holding botanical prints or old family photos. The green evokes a forest at dusk, while the frames add a touch of nostalgia. Hang them above a wooden bench with cushions in burnt orange for contrast. The combination feels like a cozy countryside home, where every wall tells a story. Add a small vase with dried ferns to tie the look together, creating a peaceful, vintage-inspired space perfect for autumn reflection. Earthenware pottery paired with linen curtains and earthy tones creates a grounded, cottagecore aesthetic. Picture pottery in muted ochre and clay hues, filled with dried grasses or pampas plumes, placed on a wooden shelf. The linen curtains, in soft beige or taupe, filter autumn light, casting a warm glow. Their natural texture feels soft and airy, while the pottery adds rustic weight. This setup evokes a farmhouse porch, where simplicity meets charm. Add a woven basket nearby for extra texture, making the space feel like a cozy, lived-in retreat perfect for crisp autumn days. A rustic stone fireplace adorned with an autumn wreath sets a cozy, cottagecore focal point. Imagine a stone hearth, its rugged texture warmed by a wreath of dried leaves, berries, and twigs in russet and gold. The fireplace's earthy tones ground the space, while the wreath adds seasonal charm. Place a woolen blanket and a stack of firewood nearby for a lived-in feel. The crackle of a fire enhances the ambience, evoking a countryside lodge. This setup feels like a warm embrace on a chilly autumn night, blending rugged beauty with nostalgic details for a timeless look. Vintage quilts with patchwork patterns and earthy tones like terracotta, mustard, and olive bring cozy nostalgia to cottagecore decor. Drape them over a wooden bed frame or fold them at the foot of a rocking chair for a homespun feel. The quilt's intricate stitching and faded colors tell stories of past generations, while their soft texture invites warmth. Pair with a wooden side table holding a ceramic pitcher for a rustic touch. This setup feels like a cozy farmhouse bedroom, where every stitch adds character, creating a space that's both comforting and deeply autumnal. Cinnamon-scented candles and rustic holders add warmth and fragrance to cottagecore spaces. Picture candles in weathered tin or ceramic holders, their flickering flames casting a soft glow across a wooden table. The spicy scent of cinnamon blends with autumn's crisp air, evoking memories of cozy evenings. Arrange them with dried apples or pine cones for a seasonal touch. The holder's rustic texture complements the candle's warm light, creating a welcoming atmosphere. This setup feels like a countryside kitchen, where simple details create a sense of home, perfect for autumn nights spent savoring the season's charm. That's all the ideas for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ideas like this.